Good morning.
Good
Welcome
morning.
to the Bayswater Boat Club Hour. Oh, it's a long week. Um,
Long week.
I'm here with my great co-host.
Jake the Millennial.
Hey, buddy. Selection needs to get here, man. And so, fried my brain. But hey, buddy,
You're
how you
telling
doing?
me.
What's
Ah,
going on? What's happening? Excited. Let's do it. It's
you
over.
like my haircut?
I do. Looks
Is it
good. Looks
nice?
good. It is nice. Very nice. Very nice. Looks very distinguished.
Yeah.
You going in the military or what? What's happening? So, but
Nah, I just had to clean up a little bit. We had an event that I was at, and
oh
they told me
yeah.
to. Yeah, man. People came to see me. It was really cool.
Where was that at?
It was Biggie's off Fowler Street. It's a little
Oh,
diner restaurant
nice,
thing.
nice. Good
Handed out
stuff. Good
some
stuff.
hats and other goodies.
Cool. I like it, buddy. Well, that's
Worked out.
fun. Yeah, no, we're over here at Baywater. We're open after the storm. Little, it's been a lot, but we're good to go. We're here. We're open. We got members going out. We got our ice machine back in, so members are happy. They got free ice like they always do when they go on the boat. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of running around, a lot of craziness, a lot of stuff. We just need to get to this election and get it over with, and hopefully it's done election night. I hope Trump wins by so much. He wins the popular vote. It's over. We're finished. Just we're on to the next thing. But that's hopeful thinking. That's a lot of hopeful thinking, and we'll get there. That'll be awesome. I don't know. What are you thinking, Jake? You think it's going to be that way? You think
Um,
it's going to go a couple days? You think it's going to go a week? What's your thinking? Hmm.
what do you mean by that? It's gonna go a couple days. It's gonna go a week. What do you mean?
I
What are
mean,
you
just
referring
with
to?
the results of the election and what happens and what goes on.
No one will ever be satisfied. Either way it goes, no one will ever be satisfied, I feel like. Just with interference in 2016. I'm scared to say interference in 2020 because we'll get banned everywhere, but that potentially. And do we start to question every other modern
I'll tell you, it's
election? So, I don't
gonna
know.
be great. Hopefully it's done that night. Trump wins by so much that it's just boom. I was watching because we can't get news anymore, right? It's just yeah, all you get is talk shows, and it's just annoying. So I started
Very
watching.
opinionated, yeah.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, it's good to watch. I listen to Fox in the morning. I do that. I turn on Fox News, but you still can't get the like what's really happening. Not like I don't even watch news anymore. I was like, yeah, no, it's good. But I started watching, listening to BBC, like BBC, and it tells you like news, like what's going on. Oh, we got this going on. The elections here. Trump's in Wisconsin. Kamala's in Pennsylvania, and 4,000 people were died in a flood in Uruguay. So it's actually like news. Like, oh, okay, there we go. That's what's going on. So it's kind of a good thing that you actually get some news. But that's something that I started doing now, and it's just like, okay, that gets a little bit more interesting. Hey, a little Red Bull there. So that's to get a little bit more news, what's going on, because that happens. I might have to step out here for a quick minute, but we can keep it rolling. We'll keep it happening because
I'll cover you.
A lot of stuff's happening at Baywater. We got an open house. We rescheduled our open house for November 8th, 9th, and 10th. So it's after the election. Give us a couple weeks, get everything cleaned out. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're going to have a big special that weekend at Baywater. If you're thinking about joining the boat club, come on down and see us. Normal membership is $79.99 to get into the club. That's $7,999 to get in the club. It's going to be $1,000 off that weekend. So it'll be $69.99, and then no dues for 6 months. So it saves you saves you a ton of money, close to $3,000 or $4,000 this weekend. So that's November 8th, 9th, and 10th at Baywater. Come on down, see us, see our boats, see what we do. Free ice. Everybody loves free ice. You don't have to schlep all that stuff down to the boats. We got valet parking. We got dock carts. We make it easy. You just come up, have a good time, walk away. We take care of the rest. It's a great way to go. Get out there and just have some fun on the water at Baywater. We got pontoons, deck boats, center consoles, twin engines, any kind of boat you want. Heck, we even have daily rentals if you want to come over and just rent a boat. I mean, I'll even rent one to Jake. But you could do it, But yeah, come on over and see us. We have daily rentals, pontoons, deck boats on that side. Separate fleet of boats. I got a new microphone here. Kind of going off topic. A new microphone. The connections. Jake got me the right one. Hope to Jake, but it doesn't have the right wire. But I gotta work on that. We'll look at that next week. I'll even sound better on the microphone here and be like, "Hey, this is that."
Adam. Very
Get
well.
that done. So, but yeah, sorry folks, it's been a crazy week, so kind of a little delirious.
Crazy few weeks.
Yeah, hurricanes and campaigns and boats and everything. So we're excited. We're excited. So what? How was the bacon? Did you eat your bacon? I remember I heard that you liked your bacon.
I did eat my bacon. It was very good.
Good?
It was.
Yeah.
I'd give it a B plus.
1 to 10. So like a 9 or like a 7.
8.5.
Okay. All right. Now, was it just straight bacon, or was it like cured, like maple brown sugar with all that kind of stuff on it, or was it just
nothing like that. Nothing fancy. Just regular, thick.
Chewy, crispy? Oh, chewy. So it's chewy bacon.
Thick bacon. Well, no, it was crispy because I asked them to make
the
it
hell
crispy.
out of it. They have to cook the hell out of it. They did all right.
I'm pretty sure that they let it sit on a little bit longer than they normally do. But I asked them to, so.
Yeah, that's good. That's fun. So, what you got going on this weekend, Jake? You jet setting?
Man.
Are you staying close?
Not this week.
Staying local? No.
Next week.
There you go. Congrats.
Next week I'm out.
What
for
you?
Halloween.
Oh yeah. What's your costume, man?
Ghostface.
You already that, bro. What?
I'm not. I didn't buy it. I'm just gonna wear a shirt
You're already good.
and a hood. Yeah, I mean, look, the wall behind me.
Whoa.
No, I mean like a hood, I have a black, you know who Ghostface is?
No.
Scream. You seen the movie Scream?
Yeah.
That's Ghostface.
Oh, okay.
That's Ghostface.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have him, and then just like the black cloak. She's destroying that chair right now.
Well, tell her to get off the chair. Bella,
I give up,
come
man.
on.
She doesn't listen.
Well, take her damn claws off. What is she just sitting there just wrecking?
Can't do that. Apparently, it's bad.
She's just sitting there just ripping it up.
No, she was in her litter box. I can't really tell. Sorry. That's what it was. That's disgusting. I'm sorry, listeners.
Jake's face
Chair's
right now.
fine.
It's fine. Just a litter box. All right. I like it. That's good. Hey, welcome to the Bayswater Boat Club Hour. We talk about Jake's litter box here. His
Sorry.
cat. That's a little snip we can put on Facebook there, buddy. So
That's a good one. Yeah.
that is not bad. So no, folks. We got a lot of people voting. My folks went out and voted. First day, they had to wait like 2 hours to vote, which was good. People get. Hey, early voting's huge in Lee County. Everybody does absentee. Everybody does early voting. I'm gonna probably go early vote. I know day of is gonna be crazy, but there's a lot of
That's when I'm
stuff
going.
a lot of stuff on that ballot. You got to really pay attention. The amendments. Amendment 2, yes. The right to hunt and fish. That's a good amendment. What had happened? Some states out west. We're not out west, right? But in Oregon, there's some issues there with some people saying it's not wasn't the right to hunt and fish. So there was some speculation, some legislatures that were going a little deep into it. So you know what, state of Florida, we're gonna say it's your constitutional right to hunt and fish. So that's going on. We've got amendments 3 and 4. I'm no on either of them. Definitely with. As you know, I'm a pro-choice. Scratch that. It's a pro-life. Pro-life, definitely. For that. So that doesn't work for Amendment 4. And then Amendment 3, that is just some really. The governor was in town. Some really just big business trying to make money, making it tough on a lot of small businesses. You can't. It's not a good amendment. So just down on both of them. Usually if you don't know, just the best thing is to Google them, read the actual language of the amendment before you go to the poll and see exactly what is going on there, what these amendments consist of, and they're just not good. I mean, you've seen the news, you've seen the ads on TV, you've seen what's going on there. I think the better thing is just vote no. So, but that's where I'm at on those. I think really what we need to do is just take boats out, have fun, and get away from these politics because I'm just like, it's a here.
Can't
Jake.
escape it, man. Can't escape it.
It's just
all the way down
over.
to the bathroom. So
It's just all the time.
gonna need C-36.
For Windsor, yes. So a good family right there. They're going out and having a good time on a pontoon today. See, that's what's nice at Baywater. We bring the boats around. Simple, you hop in them, you go out, you have a good time. No big deal. No issues. No issues at all. Just ready to just do it. You're gonna
get out
something.
there. No, I was gonna say get out there and try and not think about what we just talked about. Forget about the politics, and go experience what it's like to own a boat without owning the boat.
There you go. Thanks, Jake. That's appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Appreciate it. So, what's you going on to any other bacon this weekend, or was it just a one-time deal? I mean, did you have your followers come and look at you? I mean, was there like 10 people there? Was there 50? Was there 100? What happened? What was the deal?
I gave away close to 100 hats, so like 80 probably.
Nice
80 people, I think.
And they were just there for you. They weren't there for anybody else because
No,
Mike
it was
Apelko
just
wasn't
me.
there, right? Just you.
No,
So
just me.
were you broadcasting or were you just saying hi?
I wasn't broadcasting. We had a fill-in host, Jeff Katz. I called in a couple times to get people to come out, but nothing too fancy, man. Just got to show up, hand out hats, talk to people, and eat bacon.
Nice. That's a good time. Any what was the most interesting conversation you had with somebody you were there? Just like, hey, what's going on? Adam sucks on the Baywater Boat Club Hour.
None of that.
What's
No, I actually
happening?
got a lot of positive feedback about the show. Listen to you all the time on the weekends with the boat guy, Adam Boatman Botana.
Thank you. We're listening there. So
Yeah, you
But-
can't forget.
yeah, exactly. So yeah,
I tell you what, it's my grandpa's favorite show. I'm sure. Shout out to Grandpa.
So hey, gotta use Grandpa. It's funny. I was talking to Dad, and he did a lot of work during the hurricane. He's taking it a little easier now. It's like, hey, you coming in tomorrow? He goes, nah, I don't think I'm coming in on Friday. I'm gonna just take it easy. I got stuff to do at the house. Like, all right, good for you, Dad. Good for you. Just you get it done. He did a lot with the hurricane. They did a lot of work and a lot of stuff going on, but definitely crushed it. So
Listen,
Omar's done. He's just over it. He's just over it.
he's got that I'll do it myself mentality.
Yeah, he does. He's like, you know what? I'm doing it. I don't care. But yeah, I always wondered why when I was younger. He doesn't really go out and talk to a bunch of people. Because he just stays in his lane, does what he does. He doesn't bother with all the other people's stuff, which sometimes is kind of nice. You just don't want to deal with it. Just kind of do your work and go from there. Don't. Because otherwise it just aggravates you at times. Some people you're like, wow, I'm done just doing it. It's just.
I mean, well, hey, you always got to think we're all in our own little world.
Uh-huh.
So we're always in our own little world, have our own things going on. Omar handles the stress well, man. You got to give it to him. He looks good for his age.
70. He's doing good. He comes up in the morning, he got the eyes blinking. That was a while ago, but he haven't seen that in a while, so I'm happy for him. He's not stressed. He's just having fun. He's planting his plants. He's watering the plants. He's taking care of Mom. So they're doing good. So it's a lot of good stuff. So I'm happy, and they're doing a good time. And it's just we're having fun here at Baywater. we're as you can see, I'm in this temporary office. If you see our show online on YouTube, maybe I don't know. Is that going to happen this week? Maybe
Oh, it's
I don't
already
know.
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on. Oh
Yeah,
God.
I just got to send you links and let you share it.
Yeah, so you can see
But you got
what
to
we're
be
doing here.
careful because I can't censor you on there. So if you say
So
bad words,
it's
it's
just
gonna be it's just there. It just is.
it's
Yeah.
all right. All right, getting better. Have to remember that. Um, but we're excited for season right around the corner. We ran around the district this past week with my legislative aide Annabella Romano. We ran around the district, so that was good. It's about a 2 hour ride, Jake, from my marina, right where I live, pretty close where I live, to Boca Grande. So you got to go to Boca Grande, you got to go all the way up to Punta Gorda, and then shoot over. It's a 2 hour ride. But we spent some time out there at Scarpa's restaurant, great little bar across the street there, walked around, talked to, people at Gasparilla Inn. Man, they got a ton of sand, Jake, ton of water. They got about 4 feet of water. They were saying, hey, with Ian, we just had wind. We didn't have any water, which, they can handle. They can take the 150, 160 mile an hour winds. But you put 4 foot of water, a lot of stuff, a lot of water out there, a lot of equipment out on the road, and we're trying to help these businesses get back open. We actually had Alex Kelly, who's Chair of Commerce, out there, Secretary of Commerce for the state of Florida. We had the Lieutenant Governor, Janet Nunez, out there this past week, and they were just walking around talking to businesses, trying to get them bridge loans because the SBA loans that were here for Ian was like 1 in 30 that got it, if that. So that was pretty ridiculous, and there's no money out there right now. So we were actually on a phone last couple of days with Department of Emergency Management, Kevin Guthrie, and Alex Kelly, seeing if we can expand these loans, kick them out a little bit further. And, $50,000 for a business, you know, if it's in Okeechobee, that's one thing. But if it's in, Southwest Florida, Lee County, that's not much. So that is a big thing there. So we're trying to really expand that, maybe change it from 50 to maybe 250. Because it's C-54 for Holston going out.
C-54.
Boats going out. Uh,
Red Rat
look
Return.
at look at the guys are actually responding, saying, "Yep, got it. Thank you. Good job, guys. Good job." So I mean, but there's these things like these restaurants. I mean, they just took it on the chin with Ian, and then you had COVID before that, and they're just they're going through a lot. But it was good to see them cleaning up. They're getting stuff done. Alex Kelly did a great job getting some bridge loans out there for them. But they're going to clean it up. But I mean, if you've ever been to Boca Grande, it is really a cool place. It's just a small little town, hard to get to, but it's worth the trip out there. And what happens? My district is at the very south end of the island because it's Lee County. So that is it's a jaunt to get to. I think we were up there door knocking. There was 40 some doors that I knocked up there. But it's just a really cool place, really neat to check out. It's nice. We came back down, went over to Sanibel, talked to Richard Johnson out there, talked to Marty Harity, a couple guys out there on Sanibel, seeing what's going on. Nowhere in comparison to Ian. It was devastation. They had some sand, went up to Captiva, seen the road. They got the road fixed already. We went to the Mucky Duck, was disheartened by the Mucky Duck, pretty wiped out there. Was there a month ago. Just had a function out there. It was great to see the sunset. So, that was rough. Came down. We ended in Fort Myers Beach with Mayor Dan Allers out there. Went to a bar there, just hung out with him for a while. It was great. Ton of sand on Fort Myers Beach, but again, nowhere near comparison to Ian. And then came down Bonita Beach, and you could see the sand is just piled up. But good thing is they were starting a beach renourishment program on November 15th, and they've actually switched. They're going to actually completely redo the beach. So they're going to completely redo it, and we'll have that going and up and running by season. So that is good. Hopefully we can get that done. They're going to start November 15th, and they're going to, put 30 feet back on the beach the whole way. So that'll be a big, big endeavor. That'd be great for tourists. I mean, we can get our beaches back out there, get our sand back out there. because it's piled up high on Bonita Beach Road. So a lot of stuff like that. So that is definitely a good time. So we got a lot going on, and we're gonna bounce back. Uh, this is nothing compared to what Ian was. Feel sorry for our friends up in Sarasota County, in Hillsborough, Tampa, Sarasota area, St. Armand Circle. They all took a lot of damage, but definitely try to get out and get those restaurants back open, those people back in there so we can get going. So a lot of stuff. I mean, we're all tired of hurricanes. We've talked about this before. A lot of hurricanes going on, but we could definitely move on and have these hurricanes go somewhere else would be great. Jake's tired of cleaning out his house and dealing with this stuff. I mean, this is not fun. I mean, we had another 18 inches of water in the marina. I'm going to tell people you need to elevate. I've had several people come up to me and just say, hey, you know what? I'm done. I'm elevating the house. I'm moving. I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. I mean, we were here since the 60s. Emily's been in this area since the 60s. Haven't had any water in there until we had Ian. Now we've had three times in the last 15, 18 months. We've dealt with this. It's not fun. I keep losing trash cans. Like legit, my trash cans keep floating away, and I've lost 4 in the last 18 months, and it's just not a good time, man. Just not enjoying it. Another washer and dryer down the drain, so I'm moving that upstairs. Just not going to do it no more. Just over it. I know you are. I know you have your Gorilla Tape everywhere. It's,
Don't do that.
A little different than last time, so, but so we're getting stuff done there, just sitting there. So hold on one second. Let me just talk to this gentleman real quick here. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
Take over for a second.
I will go ahead and take over. I'm gonna mute Mr. Botana. What do I talk about? Thanks for giving me something to talk about, Adam. So hurricanes. We don't like those here, but you got to deal with it. But when you do have to deal with it, I wouldn't want to worry about a boat. This is going to be the worst commercial ever. This is what we're going to do. Omar, I'm sorry. I love you, Adam, but this is, I'm not good at this. Why should you join the boat club? Well, because when a hurricane comes storming through, leave it to Adam to move the boats, all 65, 66, 67. You should have seen this man operating like in military formation, pulling these boats out of the water one by one. Could you imagine having to pull 60-some boats out the water? Well, you wouldn't even have to imagine pulling one, because you just joined the boat club, right? You joined the boat club. Next, what do we got? Here in a couple weeks, we got the open house. That's going to be November 8th through the 10th. So that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He said he's going to knock $1,000 off, and he's probably going to give you a couple of months in free dues. Realistically, right now, buying a boat, nobody wants to buy a boat. Not after a hurricane. Some of us are buying drywall and all kinds of stuff, tile, whatever it is that, these hurricanes. Another thing is the sand. He was talking about earlier, the sand. That's crazy. But you would just leave it up to Adam, right? So you join the boat club. Come check it out next week. I'm going to be there, I believe, Saturday. So that'll be Saturday, November 9th at the Baywater Boat Club down there in Bonita. It's just right there before the bridge on your way to the beach. Come in, sit down. I'm sure Adam will have some food going around. Get some food. Give the place a look. It's very friendly. It's very family-oriented. Like he was saying, like Omar has, he gives you your privacy. You get to go out. You're not going to be hounded. There's not going to be a bunch of guys in suits coming up to you trying to sell you anything. You just come. You enjoy yourself. You get to see the facilities. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, they're contracted, 10-to-1 boat ratio. It's a family-owned and operated boat shop, or a boat club, I'm sorry. They've been there for quite some time, and I know that you guys have probably heard Mr. Omar Botana's wonderful story about growing up in Cuba, enduring communism until about the age of 13, coming over, getting his citizenship, right? Starting a business, has been in the family business for, I think it's close to 20 years. I don't think they're quite there yet. 15 years anniversary was a couple years back, so. But they're not far off from having the boat club for 20 years. And a lot of the locals know, like I know, family-owned and operated businesses are far and few as of now. 10, 20, 30 years ago, when I was a youngin', it was the opposite, right? A lot of these people have sold their businesses to bigger corporations. The Botanas have been there for quite some time, and I don't ever see them leaving, right? And it's a good staple. It helps support community locals rather than corporate locals, which I'm not against helping the corporates. They're cool too, you know. They pay their bills. They pay their fair share in taxes. They keep this state afloat just as well as the locals do. But what you get out of the 65 boats, which I think is the coolest in my opinion, you get to pick out your boat like you pick out your shoes, right? You call and you're like, hey, this is my favorite boat. When is it available next? Well, go ahead and book me for that. And then you see another boat when you go to pick up your favorite boat. And you're like, oh, I want to try that one next time. Right? So you write down that one, C57, or whatever the number may be. And you're like, all right, I want C57 on Saturday. And then they'll make it happen. If it's available, of course. Right? But the idea of being able to join a boat club and pick whatever boat you want. One day you want to take the family out on the pontoon, stay in water because you can't take those out. It's not many other clubs operate like that. It is one location exclusively in Bonita Springs. That's why they call it the exclusive club of Southwest Florida, right there in Bonita Springs, right there off Beach Road. By the way, text in. If you think I'm doing a pretty good little thing here, give me a shot. Give me a shout. As far as I can tell, I don't know when he's going to come back. I'm still just sitting here trying to figure out what it is that I am doing. He has now left me for what feels to be a century. I have promoted the boat club, and I'm trying to prevent myself from going into politics, right? As of right now, I am about 5.5 minutes in now, Adam. I'm going to have to double charge him for this, by the way, folks. He's going to have to pay me twice as much. But yes, I think we're, 9 days away from the election. If you haven't got your early ballots in the mail, get them in the mail. Get out. Make sure that you vote on election day if you're not going to early vote. Absentee ballots, I have no idea how that works. I'm not even going to pretend like I do. All right, I'm running out of breath. I've never talked this long in sequence before. Maybe I have. But yeah, make sure you get out there and vote. That would be ideal for the election. And I am completely checked out now. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I went till 27, dude. We're at 32, so we're going to have to go to 60 because I couldn't keep doing it. I tried, and I was running out of breath. I couldn't breathe. No, this is it. We picked up. We picked back up. Sorry, everybody that just had to endure that. I had to stop, okay? If you heard me running out of breath, I waited for Adam to come back. He's back. I feel so much more comfortable now that he's here. It was a scary place to be by myself.
It's all good, buddy. It's all good. Thank you, sir. But I had to answer that. We got some work getting done here. And like I said, folks, we got a lot going on, right? That's why I have so much gray hair. But we're getting some stuff done
More
here.
than Omar.
Yes. No, I don't think so. But we're getting some stuff done here.
Sorry, Omar.
It's just after the storm, we're just getting stuff cleaned up. The builder popped his head in. I got to say hi to him, and just always something going on. But hey, it's what makes it fun. It's why we enjoy doing what we do. A little bit better, I'm just getting pepped up. But folks, I mean, everybody, we're all saying the same thing. We're all talking about how this has been a crazy couple of years. But you know what? Let's get through the election. Let's look forward, and let's get a good season in down here. Again, these restaurants are taking it on the chin in Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel, Captiva, Boca Grande. Go out there, have dinner out there, tip well, like I've always said, take care of the working staff because those folks are tough, man. I mean, it's really a tough thing. They got to drive 45, 50 minutes to get to their spot, and then it's tough for just trying. We're gonna work on some workforce housing over in Sanibel this coming year. Again, we put some stuff in last year. see if we could help them out. Unfortunately, didn't make it into the end. Pot. Oh, that's something I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Naples Daily News write up about me, which was funny. Did you? Jake's face. It's like,
I seen it.
oh.
Yeah, I didn't read into it too much, but
Well, it
I
was good,
read
but
your
just
comments. I didn't read
yeah,
their
my
comments.
comments, yeah, their comments were it was kind of funny. Um, but just go out there and support those people. That's the main thing, and just go out there and help them out. It was funny. So I got an email probably 2 months ago, and it was from Naples News Press and Naples Daily News. Hey, can you answer some of these questions about what's going on in the election? What are you looking for? And I was just talking to a gentleman, what's your drive for this next legislative session? I'm like, we brought a ton of money home, but we're going to keep working on getting everything back up and running in Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel, and really help those people, help out the county. Try to see what we can do to help them to keep it running. And it was crazy. And it just told me, this is where we're driving. What makes you different? I think just being a small business owner, uh, a person that's had to hire and fire people. It's tough when you got to make those tough decisions. One of their questions were like, well, what do you think about the governor vetoing, arts at $300 million and this and that? I go, well, sometimes tough decisions have to be made. Just because we have all the money doesn't mean we need to spend it all, you know. And we needed money for Fort Myers Beach City Hall, $18 million. We needed money for revenue replacement for Fort Myers Beach. That was another 11 million. Needed money for Sanibel for revenue replacement. That's 18 million. Now, what's revenue replacement? That's a grant, folks. That's your tax dollars. Because what happened when that storm rolled through with Ian, it knocked out all those hotels, all that bed tax was gone, all that money was gone. A lot of stuff happened, and they didn't have that revenue to keep the town going. So we had to help out. And sometimes tough decisions have to be made. You have to say, hey, you know what? I got to cut this to make this work. We can't just write the check on everything. But I was reading it, and like the first article is like, oh, Adam Botana, going for his third term. This will be his fifth year in the legislature, and he's received last year of his 75 decisions. Last year was what it was. Only one was from the 34134 area code. It came as far from California and even in Clewiston. That's Big Sugar. And I'm like, why don't you talk about this year? Because everything's come from my local people. I didn't feel like asking people for money after a hurricane when Hurricane Ian came through. There's lobbyists that give you checks because that's just what happens, but it doesn't control you. And that's just, I was just like, I can't believe, but any kind of skew they try to, any kind of, but I don't get it. I don't know why they're like that. I mean, we've done a lot for the area. I guess you just can't sweat it, but I mean, it's just the way the news is. I mean, if you're a Republican, you're bad. You're evil, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I mean, that goes back to just normal news. You turn on Meet the Press or whatever, and it's just night and day comparison, and it's just disappointing. That's why, like I said, I turn on BBC just to get the world news, and they're going to probably call me globalist. I'm not a globalist, but I want to just hear what news. And they report a lot on the U.S., what's going on in the U.S., and that's good too. So I mean, that's all positive stuff. So but hey, you can't win them all. As long as the people go out and vote, we're shooting for another 70 points again in the victory. That'd be great. I'd love to get 70% of the vote again, hopefully. So we go out there and vote. Make sure you vote. Do your research. Look about, and then I tell people all the time, they're like, who should I vote for? Do some research. Spend 10 minutes and just Google somebody and just find out where they've been, what they've done. Folks, if you would actually pay a tenth of the attention that you do on a federal level to your local
Oh man.
electeds, you would be so much better off. Just 10%. You want to talk about Trump and Kamala for 4 hours of the day? Just spend 40 minutes or just 4 minutes looking about your local people. Like I was over at West Bay this past week, and we're talking about condo issues with SARS, and this is a big problem. Even this is a big problem that we're dealing with in the state after Surfside collapse killed 99 people. Bad deal. The HOA did a bad job. They weren't investing in their condo. They weren't investing in the infrastructure of the condo. There was leaks. There was bad things. A lot of stuff happening. Legislature came in, did some legislation to help out with this, and it's turned into a lot. Folks, it takes time. It takes time to make a bill right. It doesn't happen the first year. It doesn't happen the second year. It takes time. We got to adjust it. And even the governor said yesterday, this was Thursday, at the, he said, I'm going to have a special session as soon as everybody gets elected. So that's going to happen here pretty soon to address these issues with condos, because we have a lot of condos in the state of Florida, and a lot of people are really, we had a gentleman here, like I said, went to West Bay and I was talking to their board, or not the whole board, about 4 or 5 of them, and of course their association, and he was, an interesting fella. Just the whole time, just give me the stare. I'm like, brother, I'm here to help you. All right, you're not going to get a lobbyist or anything. You're not going to get any closer to the legislature than this. And the board was, well, we have to collect all this money. I was like, folks, all you have to do, if you, George and Leland taking second lunch, good stuff. But getting back to what we were talking about, just if you can get a engineer to write off, say, hey, your waterproofing is good for another 10 years. The paint is good for another 10 years. Okay, now you got to start collecting from 10 years from now to redo it. Can you get and of course everybody wants to split hairs, and everybody that's on a board is a retired attorney who, well, my interpretation says, and that's fine. That's good. I'm glad you have that. But call my office. Reach out to me, and I'm there talking, and they're like, I go, have you got, we sent a letter to this person. I go, did you ever contact me? And they're like, no, we didn't even know about you. I'm like, I represent you. How do you mean you don't even know about me? I mean, I'm on your ballot. You look. Again, folks, people don't even know who runs for their HOA. People don't even know who runs for their school board. People don't even know who runs for their city council. Spend a little bit of time, okay? If you can listen to Fox News 24/7, you can spend 10 minutes and research the people that are on the ballot and just look into them. And
Just
it's
keep the
funny.
station on while you do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
But
kidding.
just the people are just like, well, I just want, and the thing is, it's almost like a laziness. Like people just don't want it. They just want to have it right in front of them. They want to be told what it is. And I'm like, no, you gotta do a little bit of research. I tell people all the time, kind of come up with that gut feeling. What tells you right here? But, I think we've been dealing with this for a long time. People just, we've been talking about it for a long time. But just spend a little bit of time and get that done. And then when you're done with that, come down to Baywater. Come over, check out Baywater Boat Club. Come over, see Larry. Come over, see Anna, Julie, Susan, Leland. Come on over and see us. See what we do. And just let the politics melt away. Come over to Baywater. Take a boat out. Shoot across the bay. Blow the hairs around. Some of us have more hair than others. Jake, I mean, you got a lot of hair, bro. It's all one color. Mine is every color. But
For
just
now.
enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Come see the Baywater difference. We've got any kind of boats you want at Baywater. We got pontoons, we got center consoles, we got deck boats. If you want to fish twice a week, Baywater's your answer. If you're retired and you don't want to deal with owning a boat, come join the boat club. It's an easy way to go. Give us a call, 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. Look us up online, bwboatclub.com, or just Google Baywater. Take you right to us. You'll see all our reviews. Our reviews speak for themselves. Talk to your neighbors. We got over 600 members in our boat club. I'm sure a couple of them are your neighbors. We have a lot of people in Bonita, Estero, South Fort Myers, North Naples, Fort Myers, even Cape Coral. We have some members that drive down because the water is so much nicer in Southwest Florida, down here in Bonita. Nothing against Cape Coral or Fort Myers. You got the Miserable Mile, you got one beach. Down here we got 4 beaches you can go to, 17 restaurants, and pretty much them all are back open. So that is a great thing. And it's awesome. So it's nice to see. Go over to Coconut Jack's, go down to Buzz's Lighthouse, go over to the Fish House, go up to Barnacle Phil's, all the way up in Captiva. You go to Grandma Dots in Sanibel, Doc Ford's in Fort Myers Beach, Flippers in Bonita at Lover's Key. It's a great place. Great buckets of rum. It's always fun. Good food. Chef Juan does a good job there. And a great owner there, too. I remember after the storm, we had to help them out. But it's nice just to get out on the water. And just, grandkids are coming down. You don't want to rent a boat? Join a boat club. It's just the way to go. And we'll teach you how to boat. Even if you don't know how to boat, we'll teach you. We'll take you out for 2 hours on a pontoon, 2 hours on a deck boat. We'll spend as long as it takes to make you sure you feel comfortable and go out there and just have fun on the water. Folks, I don't get off on the water enough, and I have a business right here on the water. I live on the water. I'll take a boat home every once in a while, and I drive to work in the morning, and Nugget's got her head out front there, and she's just sniffing away. I was like, this is what I need to do more often. This is what's important. And and what's nice about it, if you go out and buy a boat now, you're talking $150,000, $200,000 to buy a decent boat. With this, it's $8,000 to get in. When the special, it's $7,000, and no dues for 6 months. To go rent a slip right now, you're talking $500 to $800 a month, maybe
I'm about to say
$1,000.
it's definitely more than 5.
Our membership, our dues are $425. What's nice if you're going to come into the club and you're going to use it hard for a while, and then you know what, I don't feel like going out this next couple of weeks. Weather's kind of bummy. The weather's not really nice. It's not really a good time because our members are spoiled. They show up around 10, 11, take it till 3. They're not here early. Now, the fishermen, you can get here as early as you want, but that's nice. But you know what? If you don't use it for a month, it's no big deal. It's a steak dinner pretty much. $400, $425 for the month. It's a steak dinner right now. Yeah, with inflation, Biden inflation. Hopefully that drops down to 325. That'd be great. You get Trump in there, that'll happen. But that's what's good about the club. You don't use it for a few months, who cares? It's not a big sweat off your back. And then when you come in, if you ever leave the club, which nobody hardly does, how much money did we save you in joining? It's just a smart decision. And with our club, we got multiple reservations. You can keep them overnight. You can keep them multiple days. You can tube and ski with our boats. You can take them offshore. You can keep them and watch the sunset. There's no set time to be back. You just got to book it for 2 days. Otherwise, you're going to be back by 5. So it's an easy way to go. Get out there. We've had guests on here saying, hey, this is the best way to go. In fact, I've got to go have a late lunch here and go talk with our senator right after we get off this deal here. But it's just the easy way to go out there. And he's all about the boat club. Senator Martin. Senator Martin, we're there. Great guy. He's my big me. I look like his mini me. That's guy's like 6'7". He's a big boy.
Yeah, he makes me really uncomfortable. Not just because he's really tall, and I'm tall myself, and it's very rare that I'm the short, like a short.
Oh no, he makes people uncomfortable all the time. It's funny, like you'll see him like just kind of like
he
just look
shakes
down.
my hand.
People,
It's like okay.
yeah,
Yes,
like
sir.
he just sits there, and it's funny. Like these people are like 6'4", and he's like 3 inches over. And he just looks up. They get all uncomfortable. They get all like
Yeah,
puckered.
I'm tall.
Yeah.
And he's ducking in like doorways and stuff. So I love
It's
him,
funny.
but it scares me
It's
sometimes.
fun. That's good. He's a great guy. He does a good job. And we're gonna talk about Estero Bay Aquatic Preserve again. We're gonna talk about that bill. So Fort Myers Beach, I'm sure, though a few people, the keyboard commandos will go crazy. And so I mean, we got a lot going on, but we got a lot of good things going on here. So, but yeah, he's like, why buy a boat? I mean, he bought a boat with I think his father-in-law, and they have it. Now, hey, that works out. But I mean, again, they got to wash it all the time. With this, you just come back, hop off the boat. We take care of it. We top it off. We'll bill your account. You go take the kids for ice cream. Go to Royal Scoop over in Estero. They got a new one over there. They're actually a couple of club members, Rob and Teresa Winecki. They have their Royal Scoop over in Estero. So go check it out. But there's a lot of stuff. You just go out there and have a good day. You just hop in the shower. I remember when I was a kid, my dad, we had a Mastercraft. And, we take a bunch of people out. We didn't put that many hours on that boat, guys. I can't even think what it was, but it wasn't much. But yeah, you take everybody out. Now you got to sit there and you got to scrub all the life jackets. You got to deal with all that. Not the way to go. Not the way. Everybody else is like, hey, see ya. Thanks for the good day. Appreciate it. We got to go. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry. Now you can do that. Let Larry take care of it for you. We got it taken care of. We'll get those boats running. Go out there and have fun. And and there's a little scratch in the seat, we take care of it. Hey, little things that would take you hours to deal. Trying to get a boat mechanic down to work on your boat. Kids are coming into town. Boat doesn't run. What happens? You end up renting a boat from us. So we do have a rental fleet. We got like 5, 6 rental boats. They're just older club boats. They're pontoons and deck boats, and they're nice boats too. 370 for the half day, 470 for the full day. On a pontoon, 470, 570 for the deck boats. Roughly about that price there. Monday through Friday, we've got deals right now. $50 off the full day. So you can take a full day out for a half day price plus 50. So definitely nice. Show up anytime you want. Take it till 4:30. Go out there and just have fun. Enjoy yourself. I mean that's what the nice thing is. And we'll show you how to boat, show you where to go, what to do. Water's great. It's clean. They're talking about some red tide up around Tampa. I'm sure with all that water and all that stuff coming out there, a lot of fresh water coming in there. So, but we're doing good down here. We're still pretty clean water. It's good stuff. Good stuff, Jake. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, come down and give us a call. 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. Give us a call. We'll get you taken care of, and we'll get you out there on the water. Call us right now. We'll call you right back. If we don't answer, we'll give you a call right back. We'll get you in the club. And remember, we got an open house November 8th, 9th, and 10th, right after the election. We're expecting to have everybody down here. We're going to have our mega open house. So it's going to be great. Can't wait. We're going to have Jake down here.
Yes,
It'll
sir.
be clean cut. He'll have that clean cut. He's got that beard's growing in a little bit. It's looking a little better. It's not as
It's a little rough still.
Doesn't look like he's from Pakistan anymore. He's getting a little better. It's getting a little better. But yeah, so good stuff. So when you go into Ohio there, buddy, next week you said you're gonna go be a jet set lover again or what? I mean, you did a little eye roll, so.
So Thursday, Halloween Day, I'm gonna go until November 3rd. I'll come back Sunday.
Nice. You do everything
for 3 days.
remotely? Yeah.
No, I'm getting everything covered for like work wise, but
Okay.
everything else I'll handle.
What's her outfit gonna be? Costume, Or she's
Ghostface, Scream, yeah.
Oh, both of you. So you're gonna have two ghosts.
Well, no, she's gonna be. She's got like a tiger onesie or something weird going on. I don't know. I kind of was thinking about surprising her and wearing the same thing, but that might be corny. So
tiger, a lioness.
yeah, because she was. I was asking her. I was like, "Do you think I can like bring my costume on the plane? Like, do you think that I would like get trouble? Because like last time I tried to bring back chili powder, and they cut it open, checked to make sure it wasn't fentanyl or cocaine or whatever they were doing. Clearly I didn't go to jail for drug trafficking, and I got to make my chili when I got home. But
Did she like the chili at least?
Well, she likes my chili. I don't think that she would have liked that chili because I didn't do a very good job.
Okay, yeah. I got you.
3 tries, and I think I kind of got it the 3rd time, but I don't know, it's weird. It's not like regular chili. It's more of like a soup.
Yeah, no, it takes 8, and the thing is, you never test it on new guests, right? You gotta test it yourself a few times to make sure.
I have been experimenting though. I've been doing potato soup quite a bit recently.
Nice.
I didn't realize how like it's really basic. Not a whole lot of ingredients, man. It's just milk, butter, and potatoes. And if you can make that taste good with some sprinkled bacon on top.
There you go.
It's so good. Salt and pepper. It's real good.
A little bit of ham in there, What is that, ham and bean soup? That's always good, too.
I made, bean and ham. Navy beans and ham. I did that. Actually, here's a hack for people. If you like navy beans and ham, go and buy the diced ham. Right? Just buy canned navy beans. Who cares? It's not that serious. Get 2 cans of navy beans. Put them in the pot. Put your ham in there. And then take 1 packet of the peppered country gravy, the Pioneer peppered country. Just pour it in there. Trust me on this. Stir it up. Whisk it up. Bring it to a boil. Let it simmer for however long until you feel like the beans are falling apart. Put that on a plate. You also got to have about a cup of water. Maybe 2 cups. Beautiful. And it's like a $10 dinner that I can eat all the time. But you got to make cornbread on the side,
Yeah,
or
do
it's
the
just
cornbread.
not. Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
do
you
the
gotta have,
cornbread.
you gotta have a little dipping sauce there.
Yeah,
So.
that's basically what it ends up being is a dipping sauce for the cornbread.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you just kind of mash it up and a little corn poon there. So good stuff, man. Ooh, I'm
it's
getting
really
hungry
good.
now. Thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Thinking about Me too. I haven't ate yet. But no.
I've got
So
leftover potato soup in there, so I'll probably eat that for lunch.
there we go.
Looking forward to it.
Look, I've been hanging out in Mississippi. I got the woo with that little screen.
Yeah, one of these
You know.
days I'm gonna have to cook you some food. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
cook you dinner.
All right. Ooh, man, I tell you, I'm excited.
Because
We
I
get some
remember,
mom's key
I'll
lime
never
pie.
forget the. Yeah, well, you'd have to bring that. I can't cook key lime pie. I'd butcher that.
Yeah. pretty much, sorry.
But I'll never forget the T-bone. It was a T-bone, right? That Omar
Yeah.
cooked us. Oh,
Oh
man.
yeah, that was good
Oh,
times.
they were so good.
A
I
lot
can
of
taste
food
it.
there. A lot of food. Well, Mom's ready. Like, get Jake back over here. We'll do dinner again. It's like, okay.
Well, let me
We'll
know.
get it done. We'll do it.
I'll come whenever.
After the election. You got to
Sounds
come down
good.
for the open house, and then we'll just go after. That'd probably be the
That
best.
works.
thing to do.
That
That works. That'd be good. So, man, I tell you, exciting stuff. I'm just ready for the election to get here. Sell some memberships. Get into the boat. Get going. Get some new members. We got some new boats coming. We got some Pathfinders coming, so we're excited about that. A couple Pathfinders we're going to purchase for the club. 22 footers, a couple new fishing boats. We got a lot of nice pontoons. Got a lot of new deck boats. We had a lot of, after Hurricane Ian, we had to kind of clean up the fleet a little bit and get some more stuff in there, which we did. But we're gonna upgrade our fishing fleet a little bit. We got the nice offshore boats. We got a nice 29-foot Ocean Runner twins on it. We got cats. We got a couple cobias, real nice. But we just needed a nice back bay stuff. So we're gonna get a couple Pathfinders, 22 footers, 23 footers, good boats, 150 Yamahas on them. Run around the bay, great boats, just nice, good for what we need to do, and just enlighten our fleet there a little bit. We got some stuff going on in the office. We're gonna get a little gift shop going here at Baywater. Drinks,
Nice.
ice cream, shirts. We're working on that too.
What about Jake's jet skis?
Jake's jet skis? Not a chance in hell, Jake. Sorry.
Okay, I had to try.
No Jake's jet skis.
Sorry,
No.
Omar.
So maybe Omar's Tiki Bar. We put Omar's
I would
Tiki
love
Bar.
that.
Yeah, Omar's Tiki Bar. We're thinking about it. It's a members only club. You join a boat club, we'll have a bar here for you. So that would be something nice we're thinking about. So we'll see. I know my dad right now, he's stressed. He's listening to this right now out
You
there
got
with
those
Mom
eye
and
blinks
Chihuahuas.
going on, yeah.
Those eye blinks going on there. So no, but we got some stuff going on. So a lot of good things happening. Excited. A lot of good things happening. We're getting it done. And thanks for covering for me, Jake, for that long-winded 7 minutes when you were talking. I can't wait to listen. He's like,
No.
and
Oh, it was so bad. I wasn't ready. I wish you would have just gave me, because like the first bit of it was me like telling everyone, "Hey, Adam left me," and then like processing what's going on. Okay, what do I do now? It was bad.
talking and thinking at the same time. It's kind of tough. Like, what am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I can go down. I can grab something and just go. So.
Oh, and I was yelling at you like he left me here. I'm alone. Look what he did to me.
We got it. So, but folks, thanks for tuning in every Saturday morning. Listen to Jake and I talk about everything. Talk about boat clubs. Talk about the marina. What's the way to do it? Talk about Omar. Talk about Sherry, and everything. We're always having a good time on here, and I appreciate it. We had a few people come up and say, I listened to you. I didn't even know you're my state representative. I was like, yeah. So you're just a normal guy. You're like a real guy. I was like, yeah, that's me. And
That's the goal.
I appreciate people just coming up and talking, and we got a lot going on. And sometimes I'm sorry if I'm running around and I can't talk to you right then, but we do have a lot. But come down and see us here at Baywater. We do good things. Come take care of our crew. Thank you to the members. I wanted to say thank you to all the members who bought lunches over the last couple of weeks with the storm. Again, it's always funny. So much pizza. So that's good. So, but I had to tell them one time, like, hey, they got like too many too many blisters, too much tomato sauce. But a lot of good stuff. So thank you, folks. Thank you for tuning in. We're here every Saturday morning to listen to Jake and I. We'll be here every Saturday, and appreciate it. I really do. I mean, Jake, thanks for pepping me up. At the beginning of the show, I was a little burnout, but definitely feeling better now, sir. So thanks, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's
appreciate
good.
it.
You're welcome, brother.
So, all right, folks. We'll see you next week. Baywater Exclusive Boat Club. Come see the difference at Baywater. But Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, the exclusive club of Southwest Florida.